You understand your English teacher. You understand English podcasts. You can even watch British people on YouTube as long as they're speaking clearly. But the second you get in a conversation with a real British person, it's like your brain just kind of shuts down. And no, it's not your imagination. And it's not that you're bad at English. What's actually happening is that your listening muscles are out of shape. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to train them. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what's stopping you from understanding native speakers and what you can do about it. So let's get cracking. Hey up mate, and cheers for finding this video today. My name is Dan. I'm a CELTA qualified British English teacher with over 10 years experience. And my goal is to help you feel more confident when you're communicating in English. Now, when my students tell me things like, I understand everything in class, but nothing in real life, I always tell them the same thing. Mate, it's not your fault. Most English learners spend years listening to what I call teacher English. You know, it's very slow, everything is clear, perfectly pronounced. But out in the real world, it doesn't really work this way. Native speakers are quite lazy. We take shortcuts, we push sounds together, we use accents and words that you're never going to find in your textbooks. But the good news is that you can absolutely train your ears to keep up with native speakers. It's just like training a muscle at the gym. So let's take a look at some of the biggest reasons that you're struggling to keep up and what you can do about it. Now, the first problem is that you haven't trained your listening muscles. Take a look at this. Think of your listening skills like going to the gym. If you've only ever lifted light weights, you know, textbook audio or teacher English, your ears never build up the strength to handle real conversations, right? Then, when you try and listen to native speech, it's like jumping straight into a weightlifting competition without any training. You get exhausted and frustrated and you feel like you probably failed. But the truth is, your ears are not weak. They're just not trained. The fix is simple. Daily exposure to real British English. Short, consistent listening sessions where you get your ears used to hearing how native speakers like me actually speak. Don't worry about understanding everything at first. Focus on things like rhythm and stress and tone. It's like boosting your cardio. And to make things a little bit easier for you, I've put together a free guide called How to Immerse in British English. It's got all my favorite podcasts, YouTube channels, TV shows that can help you build your listening stamina, and you can get it using the link in the description. Now, once you start training your ear, something strange happens. You realize that not everyone in Britain sounds the same, and that is your next challenge. When most people imagine a British accent, they assume we all speak something called RP. This is kind of like BBC English. You know, the kind of English that you hear in your textbooks, and everybody speaks exactly how you would expect. But here's the reality. Out of all of this, only 3% of people speak with that accent. In real life, it's a huge mix of different accents. You've got London, you've got Manchester and Liverpool, you've got Yorkshire, you've got Scotland, you've got Wales. Everyone has their own accent, their own rhythm, their own weird way of pronouncing things, and their own local slang. So if you're only listening to RP or BBC English, it's like you're only training one specific muscle at the gym. All the other ones stay weak. So to fix this, you need to start listening to a variety of different accents. Now, If you live in the UK, it's better to focus on that specific accent of the place that you live. Otherwise, just try and branch out a little bit. Start exploring clips from different places and different people. Things like different YouTube channels or different podcasts or shows like Coronation Street or The Yorkshire Vet. You'll start recognizing all of these different patterns, and over time, your brain starts to adapt. Your accent muscle gets stronger and you're able to cope with more different versions of British English. And by the way, a lot of this stuff is included in the free guide that you can get down below that'll help you train smarter, not harder. Now, there is one final reason that you struggle to understand natives, and this one tends to confuse a lot of people. Now, you've probably said something like this before. Native speakers speak so quickly. And the truth is that actually we don't. We just connect our words together in a way that sounds really fast. It's a bit like hearing a song where all the notes blend together and you can't really tell where one note ends and the next one begins. In English, this is called connected speech, and people like me use it all the time. Let's have a look. For example, did you? Okay, or want to. Okay, easy to understand. Could not have. Okay, when I say it like that, it's easy to understand and keep up. But natives don't do that. What we do is we push words together, and did you sounds more like did ya. Did ya? Did ya? Do you watch the football? Did you watch the football? Did ya watch the football? Do you watch the football? It's fast, isn't it? Want to becomes wanna. Do you want to go to the cinema? Do you want to go to the cinema? Do you want to go to the cinema? Totally different. Could not have. Couldna. Couldna. He could not have done it. He was at my house. He couldn't have done it. He was at my house. He couldn't have. And this is a big problem, right? But the problem isn't speed. The problem is smoothness. To fix this, first of all, you need to understand the rules of connected speech. There's videos on my channel explaining that kind of thing. I'll put them in the description, so check them out. After you understand the rules, it's all about listening to real speech and listening for the connections between words. Don't worry about every single word, but train your ears to notice the common words that get pushed together. The moment you start hearing that is when you start really understanding what people are saying. So just remember that native speech isn't as fast as you think. It's just really bloody efficient. We join the sounds together because it's easier for us, and once you understand that, it's easier for you too. So now you know the main reasons that you struggle to keep up with native British speakers, like you haven't trained your muscles properly, you're not used to the different accents, and you haven't learned the rules of connected speech. And now you understand the solution isn't more grammar or vocabulary, it's training your ears. And to help you do that, you should grab my free British immersion guide below. It'll give you a bunch of resources that you can use to train your ears to understand real British English and help you go from feeling overwhelmed to actually understanding what native speakers are saying. Now that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again with another one really soon, but until then, look after yourself, mate. See you there.